Welcome to the Green Flag Racing Network as we bring you round 6 of the Mystic Legend Car Series. Tonight, the drivers take on the challenging Legends Oval at EchoPark Speedway, better known as Atlanta Motor Speedway, outside of the beautiful big city of Atlanta, Georgia, where tight racing, split-second decisions, and constant traffic will put every competitor to the test. With the championship fight beginning to take shape, every position and every point is more valuable than ever. Will a familiar face continue their momentum? Or will a new contender rise to the occasion under the lights? One thing is certain, expect door-to-door battles, daring passes, and non-stop short-track action from the drop of the green flag to the checkered. And round 6 is about to start now, right here live on the Green Flag Racing Network. Good evening, racing fans, and welcome once again. I'm Robert McKay. Alongside me, as always, is Colin Grace. Colin Grace, welcome back to the booth. You've been in here the last few weeks, getting familiarized with these drivers, and it's great to have you.
Yeah, great to be back. I've been having fun broadcasting this league with these Legends cars. It's a lot different than what I'm used to racing. I'm used to racing on the, big full tracks in Cup cars, O'Reilly cars, sometimes a truck series, but it's nice watching these little things battle around these little short tracks.
Yeah, absolutely, and I mean, we have a big, nice variety of short tracks, too. Especially with this Legend Car Series, we have this heat format, kind of spices things up. Speaking of the heat, let's take a look at the starting grid for heat number 1. It's going to be Alex Young here, who's sitting on pole, followed by Brad Collier there in that Red Bull Racing Formula 1 scheme. JT McNulty and Andrew Schob there in row number 2. Justin Miller and Chris Taylor round out your 6-car fields for heat number 1. Going to be an interesting battle tonight. We do have a smaller field, around 11 cars. Not as big as we're used to, but still going to put on a good fight. 75 laps here for the feature around the Legend Oval here at Old Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is not the current EchoPark Automotive Speedway that you know, the drafting track. This is back in the day when it was a good old mile and a half.
Yeah, so older surface still with this scan. You see coming through 3 and 4 for the green flag. And we are green now. Only 6 cars, 8 laps, I believe, for this first.
Oh, contact.
Race. Contact out back. Alex Young gonna pull a big gap already for the lead.
3 wide heading into 4. See, they're spanning out a little bit. Coming to lap 2 of 8. Gonna be contact here, 69.95. They do save it. What a save there by the 69.
Both cars able to keep rolling. Alex Young pulling 6/10 lead so far. JT McNulty in second, setting the fastest lap. You see up from the top.
What a save for Justin Miller.
Another great save.
And that 95 is really struggling with his car here. The Andrew Schob in 3rd place sets the fastest lap to 16.2. For some reason, it is wrong on your scoring pile, and that is the 69, not the 64 of Andrew Schob. He sets another fastest lap.
Currently gaining on, I think that is P2 right there. Yeah, JT McNulty P2.
See, go to the grass a little bit. Andrew Schob on fire. That's another fastest lap. It's a 15.8. Currently running about 2/10 faster here than the rest of the field. Coming to the white flag. 1 more lap to go here. Alex Young has led every lap, but right now we're looking at the battle for second as JT McNulty gets loose. That allows Andrew Schob to get by. White flag, 1 to go.
Almost contact there through 1 and 2. He's coming through. He was still close, but it's going to be Alex Young coming out of turn 4 to win heat number 1. And then Shobe with that great move around the outside to finish P2 ahead of McNulty in P3.
Yeah, what a win for Alex Young, leading every lap. Andrew Shobe gets past JT McNulty for second. And now let's grid up for heat number 2. Take a look at the starting grid here tonight for heat number 2. Luke Barnes and Elijah Maupin will start on your front row tonight. Both these drivers were incredibly strong last week. Jonathan Giarchi, Adam Holston, row number 2. John Ullman and Devin Lyons, row number 3. Now, for some reason, folks, not exactly sure why, the numbers on my timing tower are wrong. Still trying to get to the bottom of this issue. It's just on the tower. Live timing, my timing screen is still fine. There's something with these car numbers. I am having issues with. Green flag back out here. We're racing for heat number 2. The 54 to the 66, they're side by side here, heading down the backstretch.
Luke Barnes able to clear already the 2 behind. Almost contact there between 54 and 66. Oh. I thought he was going to look for a move there, but no, Barnes able to keep the lead, starting to try to stretch that gap a little further.
Oh, almost contact there with the 66. You see hard braking there for the 66. Elijah Maupin is struggling. Jonathan Giarchi there at the fastest lap, a 16.3. Halfway through heat number 4, Luke Barnes with the fastest lap there of a 16.1. And Luke Barnes setting fast lap after fast lap, coming to lap 6, coming to 3 to go. These heats are a lot cleaner than they were last week at shoot, where were we last week? Having short-term memory loss here.
It was the bull ring at Vegas, wasn't it?
It was the bull ring at Vegas, yeah. Yeah, a lot less cautions in the bull ring at Vegas. Lap 7 in the books, coming to 2 to go here, almost to the white flag. Jonathan Giarchi with the fastest lap, starting to gain a little bit on the 47, or the 04, Luke Barnes. But it may not be enough coming out of 4. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go here for Luke Barnes. Has led every lap just like the winner of the previous heat. That was a 76 of Alex Young. It's going to be an interesting feature tonight as coming out of turn 4, Luke Barnes wins heat number 2. And with that, we are going to skip over heat number 3. I believe that is the rest of the field, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we do skip right to the warm-ups. So driver's going to have about 7 minutes to get back used to the track. It'd be great for the heat number 1 guys as they try to get some practice in, right? They obviously a little bit... Trying to think of how to word this. They don't have as fresh of a feel around this place as the guys in heat number 2. So going to allow everyone to get on an even playing field here. Going to be interesting to see how Alex Young can stack up to Luke Barnes. And better yet, how the 69 of Andrew Shobe is going to do. He was very fast in heat number 1. And Colin Grace, what are your thoughts here on how these two heat groups are going to work together? Do you think we're going to see the same amount of, not cautions, or do you think we're going to see this field kind of bunch up and we may get some wrecks here?
I mean, there's always going to be more of a chance for wrecks having more cars on track, but at least looking at lap times, Barnes are winner of Heat 2 and Young are winner of Heat number 1. We're pretty similar in lap time. Barnes slightly faster, his best being, I believe, a 15.901, yeah. And Alex Young's was a 16.045, so yeah, actually, a lot of these lap times are looking similar between both the heats, so I could expect to see probably a bunch in the front of the quicker drivers, but we might get spread out towards the back of the pack.
And for the folks at home, I do apologize. We did go dark there for just a second on the visuals. I did have to restart our graphics system, and all the numbers are back up and working again here for the feature race. Wanted to get that out of the way before we started racing here. Got about 5 minutes left in the warm-up. While we're waiting, let's interview the winners of the heats. First up, let's bring Alex Young, winner of heat number 1. Alex Young, it's Robert McKay and Colin Grace here in the GF4N broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yep, got a copy.
All right, winning heat number 1. Andrew Schob is faster out of this place. He kind of caught up to you there at the end, but you did come away with the win. How you feeling heading into the feature?
I feel pretty good going into the feature. The car felt pretty good on the bottom, coming out the corners, everything like that. I knew second and third were faster. They were battling out through the corners, and that allowed me to win stage 1, or heat race 1, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it's going to be interesting tonight to see how you do compare to the rest of the field. Good luck, and hopefully we'll see you in the victory lane.
Thank you very much.
Of course. Alrighty, let's bring in winner of heat number 2, Luke Barnes. Luke Barnes, it's Robert McKay and Colin Grace here in the GF4N broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, coming home with the win for heat number 2. Definitely the fastest driver of your heat. How do you think you're going to stack up against the winner of heat number 1, Alex Young, and more specifically, Andrew Schob?
Feel pretty good about it. I didn't really get to practice much, so that was really my practice session. I feel a lot better about it now. Hopefully go run a good race and get a podium at least, and go for a win.
Yeah, we'll hopefully see you right back here in 75 laps time. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Both drivers seem very confident heading into tonight's event. I'm still shocked on Andrew Schob. He's bad fast around this place. I'm keeping my eye on him tonight.
Yeah, Schob setting his fastest lap in heat number 1 of a 15.830. Closest time in heat number 2 was the 54 of Jonathan Yartree, who ran a 15.862. So yeah, Schob still, that's 300ths of a second quicker still. That means a lot on such a short track.
Yeah, I mean, these laps are going to go by quickly, especially because of how clean these guys have been so far. Obviously, we still haven't gotten into the race, but if we stay as clean as we are right now, I could see this race going by very quickly.
Yeah, 100%. Also, something I would like to point out compared to the Bull Ring last week, Bull Ring obviously is a purpose-built short track, so it's a little narrower, it has a little more banking. This, as you can see, is just 2 little curved roads connecting the front stretch and the pit lane here at Atlanta. So front stretch is going to be really wide, corners are going to be very narrow, and the pit lane's a little bit wide. You see cars sliding there.
Oh, this is 69.
69. Schob testing the limits of the car, but yeah, I would think with the little bit of extra room here, we should see less cautions, but also keep in mind, see 95 going around now. With this track being flat, if you send a little bit too much speed in the corner, you don't have the banking to save you, you're just going to slide. So that's going to be the main thing to look out for tonight, is on braking into these corners, having to slow down enough to get the car to stick.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like we're going to see a lot of spins. We saw it at Kern County. We saw the same thing. Drivers hitting the brakes too hard. Now, luckily, there aren't any turtle bumps and what do you call them? I want to say chicane, but that's not right.
Curbs?
Curbs, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a week, okay. So,
yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. There's no extra obstacles to try to avoid on the inside of the track.
Yeah, absolutely. So it is going to be really interesting to see if the wrecks from Kern County were because of the curbs or the flat banking. We're going to find that out here tonight at Atlanta. See, warm up about to end.
Go quickest again in warm-ups. 15.7, fastest lap of the night here for the warm-ups. And like I said, that 54, Jonathan Giatri, running a 15.8, so he also has a lot of speed here. Next goes driver Elijah Mulpin, only a 16.0. So we'll have to keep an eye out tonight. There's going to be a couple quick drivers up there at the front.
Take a look here at the start for the feature race. Now, the top 8 are inverted, so Elijah Maupin and Justin Miller will start on your front row. Followed by Adam Holst and GT McNulty. Going to be Jonathan Giarchi, Andrew Schob. Luke Barnes and Alex Young will start here from the 7th and 8th position. Got Chris Taylor, John Ullman, Brad Collier, and Devin Lyons will round out your 12-car field tonight here at Atlanta. It's going to be interesting to see here. Again, as I've been saying all night long, the heats were surprisingly clean. So it is going to be interesting to see if we can convert that into a clean race. I'm not going to try to jinx anything just yet. But, yeah, it'll be really cool to see if we can go 75 laps green. We haven't done that yet in a Legends car race except for Lime Rock, but that's a road course and a little bit different.
Yeah, I also do want to point out, as you said earlier, Shob obviously going to be the one to watch. I mean, quickest in quali, quickest in his heat, and the quickest in that little 5-minute warm-up they had there. He's starting in P6 because of the invert that we had, so that's definitely going to be a driver to keep your eye on there.
Elijah Maupin was really strong last week at both the Legends and the Super Lates. He's another one to keep his eye out because he's starting on pole. Coming through 3 and 4. We're racing here in Atlanta. Gonna see a lockup by the 02 of Adam Holson there. It's gonna send the 30 of JT McNulty 3 wide with the 69 and the 04. Luke Barnes already up a few spots from the start of the race. See, he's already up to 4th. 2 wide here, you're going to see Luke Barnes try to go to the inside here of the 95. Let's ride on board. He's going to try to dive here to the inside of Jonathan Giarchi. Up the inside he goes. Here comes the 04. Giarchi out to the lead.
Advantage of that. Barnes taking great advantage of that gap that opened up. You see Shob already starting to put pressure on the back of these two.
Yeah, Shob sets the fastest lap. Got a good view of the top 4 right here.
Oh, almost contact there. Maybe contact. Now you see Shob putting pressure on Barnes. Great fighting up here for the lead early.
You're going to see Luke Barnes. He's down on the inside. He gets past Giarchi. Here comes Andrew Shob on the inside. He's right on board with the gyro cam just on the left rear of this 54 machine.
Yeah, you see Shob going to get... With the nature of this track, most Legends tracks, how flat they are, you're going to be want to be right on that white line you see on the outside. Match with Yartree hooking his wheels in the grass there, trying to get it to turn in.
Giarchi down to third. Shobe and Barnes lead this thing. Luke Barnes sets the fastest lap there, 15.9.
Yeah, Barnes, once he got that car out in clean air, he is moving. You see actually sliding the rear end off the corner there.
There's going to be a new fastest lap for Andrew Shobe, 15.7. Fastest lap of the night so far.
Yeah, Shobe finding that pace that he had earlier. You see, we're about half a lap away from catching traffic here. It's another thing with these Legends tracks is how short they are. If the leaders are quick enough, they're going to catch the rear of the pack within probably the first 10-20 laps, which see, we're just cresting lap 10 there, lap 11. Actually, caution going to come out.
I believe that's going to be on the 21 here of Chris Taylor. Take a look at the replay.
All smoke in the middle of 3 and 4.
That is going to be for the 21.
Yeah, just sending it a little too deep. And with the leaders coming, yeah, that was a much needed caution with cars coming up behind him. Caution going to come out on lap 11. Current leader is still going to be Luke Barnes in the 04, but as we saw in every race so far that he's been in, Shobe has that pace. Actually, wow, if you take a look at our best times here, McKay, you'll see Barnes 1/1000th of a second quicker than Shobe so far in this race.
Yeah, these two pretty much neck and neck. Luke Barnes has found some speed here. Andrew Shobe, though, still very, very fast.
So for our viewers, that would be Barnes' lap time is a 15.795 and Shobe's lap time is a 15.796. So those drivers basically equal right now, so have to keep an eye on both of them. Going to be racing probably for the rest of this race up front here, these two. But don't look now, the Jonathan Yartree there in the 54 has also been quick. One of our quickest drivers in the heat races earlier. And you see Elijah Molpan in the 66, also going to be one to watch.
Back at the green here at Atlanta. You're going to see that 54 try to take back second place. Side by side with Andrew Shobe. They're too wide in front. Andrew Shobe going to concede the position here. Play off a hard charging 66.
Yeah, I would say almost 3 wide coming out of turn 4 there. On board here, the 69 of Andrew Shobe. See, this is a great view just to show you how flat these corners are.
Yeah, the front stretch has more banking than
the corners do, yeah.
Yeah. John on board, the same camera angle Jonathan Giarchi. Oh, never mind, that's a tire. I thought we'd be able to flip it around. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Hey, Luke Barnes starting to stretch his legs. Starting to pull a bit of a gap on these two. Also helps these two are trying to fight each other right now, which is giving Luke Barnes a little bit less pressure behind.
Oh!
Shobe looking to the inside.
Still figuring out how to work these cameras. Side by side here for the lead, or for second place. Andrew Shobe gets by.
Shobe back up to P2 and speed in his car again.
You're gonna flip her back around. You're gonna see there. See the 54 right behind. Right on board with Luke Barnes. You see these two battling That's definitely not a sight you want to see. As Luke Barnes, Andrew Shobe, the fastest man, or the second fastest man on track now, chasing you down. Luke Barnes has the fastest lap of 15.79.
Ooh, you hear the rear tires sliding there coming out of the corner. Barnes really pushing to try to get this gap widened out. Something I am noticing, though, is something I mentioned might happen before the race started. Oh, loose there. Shobe also pushing the car really hard. Like I was about to say, something I said might happen before this race started was that during the race, we'd have a couple drivers who were quicker in the earlier sessions pull away from the rest of the pack, and we're seeing that right now. Barnes, Shobe, and Yartree. Actually, Shobe? I believe that's, yeah, okay, that's a lap down car. 21 Taylor going a lap down, but if you look here, the rest of the pack is starting to fall off of our top three.
Yeah, JT McNulty in fourth is currently 4 seconds behind third place. JT McNulty is about 5.6 seconds behind our leader. Laps are ticking down now as we are single file. Currently, the closest battle on track is the battle for second between Andrew Shobe and Jonathan Ghiarchi. But now the battle for sixth starting to heat up between Elijah Maupin and Justin Miller for sixth. It's the 66 and the 95. See, Elijah Maupin did start on pole for the feature race because of the invert, and now he's down to sixth. Brad Collier there in that 28 Red Bull Formula One team legend car. He's up to ninth. Let's take a look at our highest movers of the race so far. It's going to be Luke Barnes, Andrew Shobe, Jonathan Ghiarchi. Those are your top three. And then John Ullman moved up 2 spots. He currently sits in 8th.
I feel like that's one of the things that happen from the fact that we invert the field after the heat races. You're going to have the faster drivers starting in the back of the pack, which is the point of doing that, is to make it a little harder for the faster drivers to get up front and give the slower drivers a bit more of a chance. But obviously with it staying green, our faster drivers have worked their way up to the front, and as you see, are running currently 1, 2, and 3 are our fastest 3 on track.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, there's not a whole lot of competition from JT McNulty trying to catch up. Now he's down to 7 seconds behind our leaders. Lap times are only 15 seconds around this place. See, here's Luke Barnes, and here is Alex Young. I can fit them in the same camera. That's how close they are. Whoa!
Oh, winner.
It's going to be the 95 around, almost makes contact with the 04, and the caution flies on lap 31.
Second caution out here at Atlanta. It's going to be maybe a self-spit and maybe contact. We'll have to see here in the replay. We saw there Barnes almost getting caught. Actually, did he spin again? We'll look in a minute. So here is what brought out the caution. See, looking to the inside of Mulpan. Oh, there's contact.
That's going to be the 34. Oh, really? Ugh. An ugly rejoin there by the 95, but that was contact with the 34, John Ullman.
I thought I saw that car go around again while we were pacing.
I don't see it on my sessions, on my session events.
Sure.
Yeah, we're only 31 laps into the 75-lap feature. We're already seeing the strongest drivers up out front, the 04, 69, the 54. See if JT McNulty can't do anything now that he's back in this fight. The field, that 7-second gap is gone.
I'm gonna say this caution's a great opportunity for some of the other drivers to try to get up there and get that track position away from our top 3 who have just been on rails pulling away from the field. And I can confirm, I've gone back on the broadcast. The 95 was having a little extracurriculars as we go back green. He just looped it around and kept going.
He is black flagged by race control, currently sitting in 8th. Green flags back out. Adam Holston trying to throw his hat into the ring. He's trying to get past this 69 here. See, Jonathan Giarchi moves up to 2nd. That outside lane, not very strong on these restarts. You see Andrew Shope drop down to 3rd. So you're already single filed out here throughout the field.
Say 95, I believe, has come down pit road to serve that black flag. Yes. The whole field starting to string out into the single file line, allowing these drivers just to stay in and run laps right now.
Andrew Shope sets the fastest lap. 15.778. Last fastest lap was by Luke Barnes with a 15.79. Andrew Shope with another fast one of 15.775. That car seems to work better in traffic, which is quite odd. Usually it's the opposite. Usually it works better in the clean air.
Yeah, but right now it's allowing him to keep on pace with the 54 and our leader of Luke Barnes, which you see these 3 still nose to tail up front here, already starting to pull a gap above current P4, the O2 of Adam Holston.
Yeah, this pack no longer separating like they did under the caution. Here comes the 69 on the inside.
Ooh, still there. Side by side. Gonna clear him into turn 3.
35 laps to go here in the feature.
Say, Adam Holston's finding some pace. He's running comparable lap times to our leaders.
Fast stop for Shobe again, 15.746. Currently running 0.3 quicker than our leader. And it's showing on the timing tower. Look at that improvement. Again, another 1/10.5 faster. He's slinging that car.
Oh yeah,
Whoa!
Shobe is definitely. Oh,
Car around. We do stay green. It's going to be Justin Miller again, that 95. He's really struggling around this place.
so it looked like he spun down onto that paved part there on the apron, allowing the rest of the field to get around him without worry. So we're going to stay green here. Shobe's got to be happy about that because he is finding so much pace here under this green flag run.
Yeah, he's praying that he can just stay in his groove. Caution doesn't come out. He doesn't get stuck back on the outside. His outside restarts haven't been great. That's just the nature of starting on the outside around here. Always getting passed by Jonathan Giarchi, who's there on the inside right behind the 04. So he is praying that we stay green because that's probably his best fighting chance at beating the 04 here.
Yeah, I think our battle for P3 is going to start heating up here soon. You see, about to catch lap traffic, but yeah, Adam Holston has found some late run pace in that O2 machine.
And this is going to be interesting. 3-way battle for 9th right now. Here come the leaders. The 69 is going to take advantage of that. He's on the inside of our leader, Luke Barnes. They do make almost contact to 28, getting out of the way there. 69, your new leader here in Atlanta. 27 to go. Side by side, lappers ahead of them.
While this battle's going on, the O2 of Holston's to the inside of the 54.
Whoa, this is getting real tight. Here's the 04. The 04's around.
Around. Your leader, into the wall.
Caution's out, in slight contact with the wall there for the 69. And the 02 goes for a spin. Not the 02, I'm sorry. The 04, Luke Barnes. He does go for a spin. The caution flies with 27 to go.
Chaos happening through lap traffic there. Battle for the lead, battle through traffic, battle for third was heating up. And it ends in the 04 of Barnes spinning out.
Yeah, you're going to see him. Oh.
Oh. He just... I don't know if he knew the 95 was as close to Shobe as he was. He just didn't have that room on exit that he probably thought he would have. Yep. You see right there's the contact.
Did they make contact, though?
It might be netcode.
Take a look here. See, what's the best camera angle for this? Here we go. Oh, this is perfect. We're gonna slow this down. Yep.
Yep, tire to tire.
That's gonna leave Andrew Shobe, Jonathan Giarchi to battle it out. Luke Barnes now all the way down in 8th, but he's got 27 laps to find his way up to the front. Now Adam Holston is in this fight. JT McNulty still there in 4th. We're back racing here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Contact! Oh! 02 trying to pull out his way through the field. It's not gonna work.
Checks the whole field up. They're all bunched up now.
Oh, contact!
Oh, more
02
contact.
goes around.
No, the 02's around.
Oh!
Heavy hit.
We do
Still
stay green. The 02 is backwards trying to bring out the caution. Heavy, heavy damage there for the 02. What just happened?
It got really rough there. It was I think the contact on the start is what started everything there, bunching the whole field back up, and then it just looked like a chain reaction. We'll see here on the restart. See, this should be a good view.
Yeah, I think the 02. He just oh.
Yeah, that's the contact that checks the whole field up, and you see now there's just a bunch of cars and a little bit of space.
Oh.
21 made contact with... I can't...
It's Luke Barnes.
Oh, that is the 04 of Luke Barnes.
Luke
Making
Barnes.
contact.
It's right on board here. You're going to see tries to dive into...
Yeah.
Tries to do a dive bomb here on the 34. Makes contact, which sends him into the 02. Let's right on board the 21 of Chris Taylor. He's also involved in this. You see, he's got nowhere to go.
Oh, yeah, just nowhere to go. See, those two cars almost getting stuck together there. That's probably why they couldn't get rolling.
Yeah. 02 sitting on pit road. He's done for the day.
Say Holston, who we just saw gain so much pace, out just like that.
Oh no, he's back. He's because the caution lap's still counting. He's on the lead lap. But Luke Barnes up to 3rd already. 25 to go. He's going to be right behind the 69. This is going to be a great battle to watch at home. Back racing. Oh, 3 wide back here. Jonathan Giarchi side by side with the 69. Deep dive there. Oh, gonna bring the 04 right to him.
Barnes waiting for an opportunity to get to the inside to take 2nd away. But still, Shobe and Giarchi side by side. Barnes now getting a nose in there.
Yeah, Luke Barnes moves up to second over Jonathan Giarchi.
Already showing that nose on the inside of Andrew, Andrew Show, our leader. Luke Barnes immediately to the bumper, applying pressure, looking for a gap. He is on the move. There's the bumper.
Got on board the gearbox. This is on the rear of Luke Barnes. It's right on board with Andrew Shobe. He's already there. Gonna play great defense, giving him the bumper. Hard through the corner. Here comes Luke Barnes. Giving a good old bump and run. You see the 54 Jonathan Giarchi trying to take advantage of a vulnerable 69. I think he's gonna repay the favor.
Yep,
yeah.
There, contact there.
69 to the inside. Got some good old short track racing here for the lead. Getting more contact. 69 gets loose. Here comes the 54, but the 69 is going to dive into the bottom here, the 04. Still have a great battle for the lead unfolding. See, when he used the bumper again, I think.
And even with all this battle, these three have once again pulled a gap to the rest of the field.
Yeah, they're already 2 seconds ahead of the field. You're going to see the 69 here get a little bit closer to the 54. A little bit of yo-yoing going on right now.
The 21 or Chris Taylor, they're slow. Gonna get in the way, contact!
Oh! See, the 21 goes way wide.
That slowed up Barnes, allowing Shobe to get right back to that bumper. Watch for a move here.
Coming to 13 to go. I think Shobe is just waiting for the perfect moment to strike. He's being calm, cool, and collected and methodical. $12 to go. Oh, deep dive to the inside, not gonna work. Let's ride on board the nose here of Andrew Shobe.
Oh, contact there.
I'm gonna make more contact. He gets squirmy and loose.
Ten laps to go.
10 to go here in Hot Atlanta. See Luke Barnes starting to slip away from Andrew Shobe's grasp, but he's not going to give up. He's still hot on his tail. 9 to go. He's pushing hard. You can tell. Running a little wide there. Gonna gut it coming out of the corner. He's throwing everything he's got here. He is faster than Luke Barnes on a consistent basis by about 1/10 of a second. He's right there, 7 to go.
Watch for the move. Expect a bumper given as Barnes did to Shobe to get the lead. You see looking the inside here, just trying to poke a nose in there.
Oh, 4 Rillers off the corner. The 04, he's struggling. He's being pressured. 69 gonna give the bumper to the inside.
Contact.
Flashing out.
Hold it off, and caution's gonna come out.
Oh, this is devastating to the 69. This is exactly what he didn't want. It's gonna be John Ullman to bring out the caution. Take a look at the replay here. Get a glimpse of what happened. Oh, yeah, it's just a stack up of the field. See, the leader's hot approaching. Race control throws the yellow. This changes everything for this 69 machine. Now he has to start on the outside, which is exactly where you don't want to start in a situation like this.
It's gonna be a shootout to the finish. Driver's getting 2x2 ready for the restart.
This is going to be a shootout. I'm thinking this may be one of the best finishes we've seen so far this season, but I don't want to jinx anything. Two giants duking it out front. This is going to be a battle for the ages. Green flag out. The 54 going to try to look 3 wide here. That 69 is going to have a real good launch coming out of the corner to get past him. No, he doesn't have it. 5 to go. Honestly, I would want to be in third if a caution comes out. If I were the 69, he's losing a ton of time to Barnes.
Just that outside line not working for him. Oh, switchback, looking to the inside now.
Not gonna work. He needs a caution, and he needs it now, or else he has no shot at the win. Oh, the 66 around.
We'll see if it brings out a
Stack up
caution.
in the
Oh, it's
field.
gonna have to bring a caution out.
Waiting on the caution. There it is. Oh, Shob, though. I think he may be... I don't know. We'll need to see how they stack up. He may be 4th. It may have come too late here. Take a look at the replay. He got a huge stack up on the field. He's going to start with the 66 here. Contact with the 66 and 95. That stacks up the field. Let's take a look here at the... Can't think. The 69 of Andrew Shob, where he was at time of caution. Oh! I don't know. He may be down to 4th. You see, that's where the caution came out. I don't know.
It's very close. We'll have to see where it shakes out here.
I think he stacks up 3rd. By the nick of time, too. This is exactly where this 69 machine wants to be if he wants any shot at this. Because now he's right behind 04. And you know dang well he's going to give the bumper. If he wants to win, I don't think he has much of a choice. He is 2 laps. So...
Say it's going to be a green-white checkered.
Natural green-white checker, too. Pace car pulls off. 2 laps will decide the winner. I don't know who it's going to be. Green flag flies. 69 going to try deep dive. The 54. Oh, contact!
Contact!
Around!
Clears around!
Giarchi!
Caution out!
Giarchi is out to the lead. GT McNulty up to 2nd. Caution's out. Luke Barnes all the way down in 11th. Oh my God.
Barnes is not going to be happy with that move.
Let's take a look at the replay here. I don't know, was the 04 the cause? This is on board. Oh no.
It was contact either from, I think from the outside, actually.
Giarchi.
Oh.
He came down way too hard.
Did. He came down. That's on the 54.
Yeah, that 54 came down way too hard. I think race control is going to let him keep the lead. Not sure yet. Now, let's see here. Lights on the pace car are going to be off. Andrew Show back in that prime spot in third. But JT McNulty, he's been consistently kind of lurking in the shadows all night long. I don't know. He's been strong all night, but he's going to need a miracle for that 54 to wreck out. Let's see here.
He's definitely going to be one to watch to see if he can perform an upset, but also Andrew Shobe there in the 6-9. Keep an eye on him going into turn 1.
Green flag out. 69 gonna look. He makes contact with the 30. He clears him. Coming to the white flag. 1 to go.
Hey, race is official at the white flag. White flag is out. Here we go. Whatever happens, happens.
69 trying to throw everything he's got at it. I don't think it's enough. He's going to need a deep dive here. It's not enough. Coming out of 4, it's going to be Jonathan Giarchi out of nowhere. Wins in Atlanta. What an upset win.
Upset winner, yeah. And Luke Barnes only able to crawl his way back up to 8th after leading a majority of this race.
The 54 upsets the field, upsets Andrew Shobe and Luke Barnes, and he wins it. Let's take a look at the final results. So you can see here the 54 burning it down. He deserves it after an epic race and a great finish. Take a look here at our finishing grid tonight. Jonathan Giarchi gets the win. Andrew Shobe second. JT McNulty rounds out your top 3. Elijah Maupin, Adam Holston, John Ullman, Alex Young, Luke Barnes. Your two heat winners finishing right where they started, 7th and 8th. Brett Collier, Justin Miller there, rounding out your top 10. And then Chris Taylor and Devin Lyons rounds out your 12-car field. Let's talk to our top 3 here. Let's do some post-race interviews. Let's bring in JT McNulty. JT, it's Robert McKay and Colin Grace here in the GFRN broadcast booth. You got a copy? JT, it's Robert and Colin here in the booth. You got a copy? Already looks like, unfortunately, JT will not be able to join us. See if we can't bring him in later. Finishing now in the 2nd position is Andrew Shobe. Actually, hold on. Let's try JT McNulty again. Hey, J... Or not. Okay. Let's try our 2nd place finisher here, Andrew Shobe. Hey, Andrew, it's Robert McKay and Colin Grace here in the GFRN broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I do. How's it going?
It's going great. Great night for you. Strong all night long. Unfortunately, it's not able to get to Giarchi in time. How does it feel to have a very strong night nonetheless and come home 2nd here in Atlanta?
It was fun racing. Wish I could have put off the win. If I had a couple more laps, I definitely had it, but kept getting stuck on the outside on the restart, so it's kind of how the cards fall, but it's a fun race.
Yeah, it's a very fun race to watch you in, staying fast lap after fast lap. If the caution didn't come out, I think you would have had the 04 Barnes, because you were right on his back bumper, and then the caution came out, and then, as you said, you kept getting stuck on the outside. Overall, great night for you. How do you think this helps you going into the super lates?
We'll see. I mean, it's gonna be an interesting race. I haven't practiced much, but these cars are very different, like complete opposite. So, yeah, see how much
Definitely,
practice I can get in.
definitely a confidence booster, though.
Yeah, no, it was a fun race. Yeah, it's fun to get bumping and fighting for the position in these cars. So can't beat it.
Yeah, well, hopefully we will see you in victory lane, or at least in the top 3 in the super lates. If not, take care. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate it. You have a good one.
You too. All right, one more time. Let's try JT McNulty again. Hey, JT, it's Robert McKay and Colin Grace here in the GFRN broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Got you guys. Thanks for bearing with me on that.
There we go. No problem. I get it. Coming home with third. Out of nowhere, you sat fourth all night long, playing it consistent and cool, and the cards fell in your favor. How does it feel?
Feels good. Yeah, just kind of started out trying to save my tires, and things kind of worked out.
Yeah, definitely benefited off the 04 there spinning. How much of a shot do you think you had at the win coming into that restart?
Not much. The 69, I knew he was back behind me, and the 54, they pretty much had me covered all night. I put down a good qualifying lap, but race-wise, they had me pretty much covered. I thought I was racing for third at best.
Well, you came home with third. If you're racing in the super lates tonight, is this a confidence booster for you? Or are they just two completely separate things and, it doesn't matter?
I'm not going to be racing in it tonight, but if I was, I would definitely say it's a confidence booster, just seeing a result and just kind of keep stacking a win or a good finish and a good finish and seeing where it takes you.
Yeah, exactly. And you really need to ride on that momentum. Well, fortunate that you're not going to join us in about an hour, so we'll see you next week. Take care and go celebrate a great surprise podium for you.
Thank you, guys.
Of course. And last but certainly not least, getting his first win of the season, Jonathan Giarchi. It's Robert McKay and Colin Grace here in the GFRN broadcast booth. You got a copy?
10-4.
What a win. I mean, definitely not the fastest car all night long, but you played it consistent and the cards fell in your favor. Defended a charging Andrew Schob. How does it feel to come home with the win here in Atlanta?
Well, that's definitely a top 3 fastest car, and I killed those tires at the end. I had nothing left, honestly. First and foremost, I just want to apologize to Root Bonds. I mean, in the moment, I thought it was just a racing incident. I looked back at it. I gave him no room to make the corner. So you definitely don't want to win by wrecking someone out. So that's kind of a bruised heart there. You don't want to win by taking someone out. And I saw them bumping each other. And I felt like if that went green, I felt like they were going to take each other out. They were racing crazy up there. And I was just watching it. It was crazy.
Yeah, definitely a great battle there for the lead, but the cards fell in your favor, and you came home with the win here in Atlanta. Are you racing in the super lates?
Yes, I do plan on it tonight.
Okay. If so, obviously the answer is yes to that. Is this a big confidence booster heading into North Wilkesboro? Like, how do you think you're going to ride the success with a very different tracking car?
I mean, I do call myself a short track merchant. I mean, that's always why I race these. I got second and third at Irwindale Inner, the first race of the season. So, I feel confident. I mean, it's definitely a good field tonight. We have 15 on the entry list, and it's a good cars to beat. So it'll be for a nice race.
Yeah, well, hopefully you can ride this momentum, and we'll see you back here in just an hour. Take care, and we'll see you then.
All right, thank you. You too.
All right. Well, folks at home, go grab some popcorn, refill your drink, use the bathroom, do whatever you need to do. We'll be back here in about an hour for the super lates, and boy, that's going to be a show. We're heading back to North Wilkesboro, the first time since the season finale of the regular limited late models. Going to be a great show. As Jonathan Giarchi said, we do have a 15-car entry list. So it's going to be a great battle for the lead and hopefully a great finish for the win. We'll see you then. If not, take care. Hopefully we'll see you Thursday for the Burnt Rubber Racing Association Cup Series using the O'Reilly Auto Parts car. They're heading to Kansas. Hopefully we'll see you in North Wilkesboro in about an hour or at Kansas in 4 days. If not, we'll see you next time. Take care.